you are what you eat. I tell all my clients that. So if you're eating junk food, your energy is gonna be junk.
Yep.
Your workout's gonna be junky.
You feel sluggish.
Yeah, you're gonna feel sluggish, it's gonna be lethargic.
What up, though, and welcome to the Meech podcast, guidelines to get up off the sidelines. And I am super excited about today. Today, we have the amazing Jamie the Motivator. Welcome.
Thank you for inviting me.
Look, thank you for coming. So, kind of introduce yourself. Tell people what you do.
Absolutely. Well, I'm Jamie the Motivator. My name is Jamie Hayes. I've been in this realm of higher thinking, fitness coach, fitness guru for about 15 years now. I got started, 12th grade year of high school. I had a season-ending injury that kind of down spiraled me onto this journey of transforming my life, being intentional for my dreams, my goals. 13 years later, I'm an entrepreneur, own my own business, and I speak all over the world. I have a book, and I've just been transforming my life and others through health and wellness. Yeah.
So wait, let's back all the way up. You were injured in high school. What was your injury?
Absolutely. So I was an athlete my whole life.
Okay.
So, my goal was to go to college, Florida State. I was specific. I wanted to play for Bobby Bowden at Florida State University. So that was my goal. That was my sights. But 12th grade year, week before the season, I was running back, got hit. My ankle never moved as I went down to the ground. Yeah. And I tore my ligaments in my ankle. Ooh. And that took me on a down spiral. I was hurt my whole senior year.
Wow.
So I sat on the sidelines. My team went on to win the championship.
Without you.
Without me, I'm on the sidelines. But I ended up quitting around that same time and started working at Bally's Total Fitness.
Oh, wow. Take me back. In Bally's.
Working at Bally's Total Fitness in the 12th grade.
Wow.
I just started going from there.
And you start training people like them?
Yeah, I became a personal trainer while in high school. In high school, I knew what I wanted to do. Yeah. So if it wasn't the NFL, it was going to be fitness. It was just two roads.
So you always had this, like you knew what it was going to be?
Yeah, I had it, kind of since the age of 11, went into the doctor one day and they labeled me obese when I was 11 years old. And that kind of sparked my mindset that, fitness was going to be, my journey. It was nothing else for me.
So you started training yourself?
I did.
At 11?
At 11, yeah. I was super conscious with eating right and eating apples and oranges and running and doing push-ups.
Imagine having this little boy in your house. He training himself.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. That is amazing. So that's what led you to physical fitness. You've always known, if not football, it would be this. Correct. So, for us, so when I say us, I mean people who aren't necessarily on this whole journey, but want to be. I feel like we all have a want for that, for the most part. Where do we start? Because I know it's a big jump from going to doing nothing to every day. This is a part of your routine now. What do we do? Where do we start?
Absolutely. It all starts with a mindset. A lot of people right now, they compare themselves to other people. We got Instagram, we got movies, we got TV. So everybody wants, that body, that dream body, or that dream lifestyle without the hard work. Yeah. Without putting in that work. So that's why I come in there, kind of just explaining to people what that looks like. Yeah. It starts with nutrition. It starts with healthy living. It starts with not being stressed. It starts with being in your purpose. Those little elements is kind of what push you on that journey. But then having somebody like myself, it what keeps you on it. Yeah, because I've had that. I've been in the gym, but eating crazy. And then why is this not working? Yeah. I'm going so hard. A lot of people try to out-train a bad diet. Yeah. You can just eat whatever you want to eat. And a lot of times, the more people work out, the worse they eat. Yeah. So a lot of times it kind of gives you this false reality that I can just work off what I ate. Whatever I ate. Yeah. But then it's just you just chasing your own tail. You never Yeah, and it's not realistic because, it's numbers in, numbers out. 3,500 calories each pound. Some people are eating or drinking that per night. Yeah. You have this lifestyle where you always constantly drinking or just being out, you're getting those calories in and don't even feel like it. Yeah, that's where I picked up a lot of weight because my weight has always been up and down. It's always been in extremes where I'm either the best shape of my life or the exact opposite. And when my lifestyle was very social and I was eating out every day, dinners at restaurants every night, drinking every night. Sound like Atlanta living. It sound like Atlanta living, right? Then that's when it's you pack on the pounds. But when I stopped drinking, I can remember one time I lost 60 pounds. I stopped drinking altogether.
When I stopped drinking altogether, and then I started to, I would fast, I would intermittent fast, I would work out. I dropped that weight like so quick, so fast, like, because it was just like, it took a lifestyle change because I was no longer going.
Exactly.
Yeah, so my mindset had to shift as well. And that's how do we shift our mindsets? Like, how do we look at food differently?
Yeah, so, when it comes to the food aspect, you got to remember that, you got to eat to survive, not eat to, for the food or the enjoyment.
Yeah.
So many people are getting caught up into always wanting to eat good food.
Yeah.
Always want the taste to be there, and they're not going to help you. So when you remember that, okay, I want to look a certain way, I want to feel a certain way, then that's when you match your eating up to that, because you are what you eat. I tell all my clients that. So if you're eating junk food, your energy is going to be junk.
Yep.
Your workout's going to be junky.
You feel sluggish.
Yeah, you're going to feel sluggish, it's going to be lethargic. But if you eat for the fuel of your body's going to look like it and it's going to perform like it.
Yeah.
So when I tell people your body is like a car, you got to put the right gas in there, then the light bulb goes off for them.
Yeah, it's like, what are you putting in?
Exactly.
So you said like, the food you put in your body is like a car. So this is my thing, because I'm one of those people, like, I want to eat good. Like, I love to cook. I want to cook something that tastes good. But it's almost a misconception, because you can eat something that tastes good that's good for you too. You don't have to taste good.
Correct.
It can still be something good for you. This is just kind of recreating the way I look at food that is good for you too.
Yeah, food is like, it's a habit, it's a lifestyle that's sitting around it. So a lot of times when you hang out with your friends and your family, everything's always gathered around brunches and gathered around eating out, different things like that. But if you can remember that, eating healthy can be good as well.
Yeah.
It just takes a little bit more, time of you prepping, doing those things. So, people just got to get into the mindset to remember that, you got to plan a little bit ahead of time.
Yeah, not what's convenient. That's never good.
Yeah, because when you eat with convenience, it's going to definitely pack on, those calories.
It's never going to be good for you. And that is true. Eating is a habit. A lot of people eat out of emotion. You're going through something emotional, you eat because it's just like a numbing. Food. Yeah, it's like a numbing effect. Because when you eat till you're absolutely full, how do you feel? You feel like tired and drowsy and droopy. Yeah.
Everything. Yeah, you feel bad.
You feel bad because that comes next.
Every time.
Yeah.
So it's just a cycle that you kind of get stuck in.
Yeah, so it's not just about moving our bodies. We got to watch what we're eating. How much is there a cap on what we should be eating? Like, is it the same for everyone? Like this many calories?
Well, I try not to get too technical with people. I try to just tell people, if you learn how to do moderation, and portion control, you can kind of eat what you want to eat sometimes.
Yeah.
So, you can moderately eat, those comfort foods.
Yeah.
So you're doing potatoes and rice and pasta. That needs to be moderation. That needs to be things like that. But fruits, vegetables, lean meats, you can do those things all day, every day.
Yeah, go up on those.
Yeah, so you kind of got to splurge yourself to those comfort foods, because, the better and the more you feel with those foods, the more you're going to get added on that weight.
Yeah.
So you eat it today and you wear it tomorrow.
Oh, that's the one.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. I gotta remember that. Whenever I'm looking at like a big bowl of pasta, I eat it today, I wear it tomorrow. So what inspires you? Like, who inspires you?
Yeah, for me, I have different levels of inspiration.
Yeah.
So if I'm talking about fitness, if I'm talking about business, if I'm talking about nutrition, I kind of just relate it to people that I see living long, healthy, fulfilling lives.
Yeah.
So it can just come in, the forms of books. It can come in the form of just me researching. But I have mentors, people that, I've seen people become real successful and die at a young age.
Yeah.
So I remember I had one mentor who died, in his 40s, from being unhealthy. He was real successful, but he was unhealthy. So I'm like, okay, I can learn from his mistakes.
Yeah. So
when I see somebody else that's real successful, but they keep fitness in their lifestyle, they work out regularly, they eat, good foods, so they make it 60 look like 30s.
Yes.
And that kind of inspires me to keep going.
And it changes how you show up in business, like how your body is, like how you feel in your body. Right now, like I feel like that's a big piece I'm missing, is the physical aspect of it. Like, because people who are high achievers and high earners, they work out. It's just like a plan.
Exactly. And then when you put in the hard work, it's like nothing, nobody can tell you like what you're doing is not right, because you wake up every day attacking your day. In business, what I realize is stress is one of the biggest things.
Yes.
So you have good days, you have bad days, and a lot of times your mind, it's on a roller coaster, up and down. So we got 30 days to make these goals happen, 30 days to hit our bills. But you know, the first 2 weeks may look like hell.
Yeah.
And the last 2 weeks may be super successful, but you gotta learn how to manage those stress. So for me, I realized the fitness is that for me.
Yeah, you can release.
Yeah, so it's more than just, you know, looking good and having nice arms and nice chest. Like I really want to be able to feel good.
Yeah.
You know, work through that stress.
Yeah, that's just what you get as a product. You get the nice physique, you get the dream body as a result. But that's not the best benefit.
Nah, that's not the main goal. The main goal is, you know, live a long, fulfilling, stress-free life.
Yeah. For me, like, I don't have kids yet, but I want to be able to play with some of my kids. Like, they're going to wear me out. Like, I play with them for 5 minutes and I don't want that.
Yeah, so that fitness component definitely should be more, and I try to integrate that more into, you know, my clients a lot of times, because, you know, black people, you know, as a people, we kind of late to the fitness.
We are.
You know, my grandma, a lot of my grandparents didn't work out.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of my friends' grandparents didn't work out. So it's kind of like, it's now because it's trendy, people are doing it. But when you look at other generations, people wasn't working out.
No, like my mom she's slim, but she's not fit. Yeah. Her mom, you know, like a lot of generations back, they suffered just with a lot of disease, heart disease, diabetes for sure. I can't think of one older person in my family who didn't have diabetes, and just like the things they cooking every day.
Oh yeah, I'm from Alabama.
Yeah, so my dad is from Alabama and his side, and my mom's from Mississippi. We might be, because you know Alabama is not that big.
It's real small.
Yeah, but so just that Southern cooking every day, like that's the norm, and then the disease sets in, and I think a lot of things aren't hereditary. I feel like we pass down habits. Like, I don't think necessarily diabetes is hereditary. You're passing down the way you eat, and that's why everybody has it.
It's that lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't even believe in, like, you know, being big boned.
Yeah.
Like, it's definitely a lifestyle. Now, how your mother and your grandmother, like, that's an effect to be conscious about. But if you live this certain lifestyle, then you
can change it all.
Yeah, every day.
And that's with anything. That's with mindset. That's with how you are around money. That's with entrepreneurship. And it's the same thing with fitness and health. It's like you don't have to follow the trends of like before your time. You can break your way here.
It's like, I'm first generation with everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Entrepreneur, everything.
Everything from faith to entrepreneurship to finances to health. Like, I've already just made that statement that, you know, I'm gonna be first at it, and my grandkids be able to benefit from it because what their granddad did.
Yeah, I want to change it for all of us. That's like a big thing that pushes me forward as well. It's just knowing that I'll change the trajectory for my kids and their kids' kids, and they won't see what I saw. They won't know that as a lifestyle or as even an option because they just seen something before them that was really different. And when you're that first person, that is hard.
Yeah.
Being the first person.
Yeah, you gotta, you know, it's no journey, it's no path. You gotta create it.
You blazing a trail, and it's nobody to really like consult with. Like, hey, I'm dealing with this. Like, at least nobody related to you. Like, how do I maneuver this? What do I do with this? You know. Yeah, it makes it a little bit difficult.
Yeah, so that legacy piece is big.
Yeah. So I have this thing like where in a world of like surgery, you know, our generation, everybody, I have a lot of friends who have gotten surgery, no shade, like do it your way, and have suggested it for me, like you should get surgery. And I'm like, for me, I think that weight is a mental battle. Like, I'm like, my weight is me versus me. It's like, it's a mental thing. Like, do you agree?
Yeah, so I feel like it's mental, but it's a laziness thing.
Come on.
You know, so it's like everybody want quick results, you know, and it's like you want to live this kind of way your whole life, and then in 2 months you want to look like this. You know,
it took you 12 years to get this weight.
20 years.
Okay, you want to go on 20.
You want to just run down to Miami real fast, lay up in the house and get your massages and come back, you know, weight snatch, but other parts of your body is still unproportioned.
Yeah.
You know, so what I've seen with that is I've actually had a few people that's gone and get them, and now they get them like every year.
Yeah.
Because you become addicted to it, and your body's still not how you want it.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, if you're not willing to put the work in, if you're not willing to not be lazy, you know, you keep spending that $10,000 every few years, you know, it's still not gonna make it to the finish line.
No, and like you said, it's unproportioned. You're still living the same lifestyle that got you in that body. Yeah. That's why I think it's me versus me, because like, if I can shift my mind, I could have it, you know, I can do it. It's something up here that's gotta click. Me gonna lay on the table, I'm gonna lay back on the table. And I don't like playing like that.
Now, for people that have, I say all the time, that have done the work and that has tried, and you feel like your body type would never make it to a certain level, then by all means, go do it.
Go.
But at least try first.
Yeah. Yeah, fat gets a little stubborn as you get older. I've been able to lose weight really quick in the past. I've lost lots of weight faster, and now that I've gotten older, it's a little stubborn.
Yeah, and you're not even older.
I know, right?
Exactly.
Thank you for reminding me of that. But even in my late 20s, it don't just fall off like that. It would melt off before. If I looked at a bottle of water and and worked out a little bit, that weight would just start falling off so fast. It's not the same thing.
Yeah, I tell people all the time, it's that lifestyle piece. I got some 50-year-old clients that run circles around 25-year-olds.
Oh, yeah.
And they in their 50s.
Yeah.
So it's definitely about that
I know people like that, too, who are just super fit, climbing mountains.
Yeah, you probably think that they've been doing it their whole life. No, it's just been a lifestyle for the last several years.
Yeah, and they just shifted.
Yeah, you do something 3 to 5 days a week, after about a year, you're going to have a big difference.
Yeah, but I think we kind of, and it's little results, it's such micro wins. You can't tell the 2-pound difference that you experienced over the last, 2 weeks. But if you keep losing 2 pounds every couple weeks, you look up and you hold up.
Because you keep gaining 2 pounds every year.
Yeah.
That's going to show.
You see that too.
Yeah, you'll see it. Yeah. Same thing with the weight loss.
It's just that gratification. We want it like that.
Overnight.
Yeah. I'm one of them. I'm trying to shift. What's the biggest challenge that you faced in training people, in helping people?
The biggest thing is just really dealing with their mindsets. I've had people that kind of come in and they're expecting in 2 months to see great results.
Yeah.
And I tell people that, it's like building a building. The higher the building is, the deeper you gotta go down for the foundation.
Yeah.
So you gotta literally build your mental mindset, and that may take 6 months. It's not to say that it's not working, but you just gotta put that work in for these 6 months. It may be 6 months and 1 day that it starts to click.
Yeah.
But you gotta put that time in. So kind of teaching people through that, because a lot of times they feel like if I'm not seeing it, then it's not working.
Yeah.
So once they learn that piece, then they can kind of once I get inside their minds, then I can control their bodies.
Yeah.
So that's what I've learned as a trainer. It's not it's not the workouts, it's not the machines, it's not if it feels good or if it's cold or not. Nope. It's about really having that mental mindset in place, and then every workout gets easy after that.
Yep, and accountability, because just having somebody who's expecting you to show up. You show up easier. For me, I could get an LA Fitness membership and not necessarily go. I'm paying for the membership for 2 years, but I didn't necessarily go up there. But knowing that I'm supposed to meet you somewhere, I'm supposed to meet you at 5 a.m. on Tuesday, I'm gonna show up, because you expected me to be there.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I don't know, that accountability factor is a big one that with mindset.
Well, that, and then I've learned is within the Black community, we would rather invest our monies into cars, trips, and BBLs, and eating out all the time.
Eating out, yeah.
But I tell people, your eating out bill is your personal training bill.
Yeah.
So oh man, I gotta, because here's the tricky part. We had these gym memberships for $10 a month and $30 a month, and we think that personal fitness should be the same. So a lot of times I have to educate, my Black people that, this is a luxury.
Yeah,
you don't gotta do it, you get to do it. So if you don't eat out 2 times throughout the week, that's your personal training bill right there. Because we use all our life, chasing this wealth, and then we gotta use it on health.
Yeah.
You can flip it.
Yes.
Just from the start, to start chasing your health.
Yeah.
Just being intentional with it. So once I coach people through that process, then we can usually see some results.
Yeah, and be willing to sacrifice something. You got to give back something. And I always think that too. I say that a lot. I eat my money. Oh, Lord. Because I like to go fine dining, and we eat our money. And when it comes to something like this, that's too much.
I don't have the time, or I don't have the budget. But, you go through your statements, I'm sure you ate out.
I'm sure, right. Exactly.
You probably ordered what you wanted to order.
Had it up.
Yeah.
Easily. Yeah. Easily, I can say that. So what's the biggest vision you hold for yourself?
Biggest vision? For me, I desire to be world-renowned.
Yeah.
Fitness guru with books, gyms, fitness products, things like that. And now I'm going more so in the space of mentoring other people.
Yeah.
So in my last 10 years, I've been able to acquire about $2 million in my business in the last 10 years. So I want to triple that.
Yeah.
And then I want to teach, youngpreneurs, how to build and grow at the same time.
Yeah.
I started at 20, started my business at a young age. So I want to teach 20-year-olds, 21-year-olds that you don't have to, don't have to go to college to make it happen, because I didn't go to college.
Yeah.
I knew in high school what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
So I attacked it. A year after high school, I had my own facility. So I really just want to, build foundations and build platforms where I can just coach up the next generation of entrepreneurs.
Yeah, in the physical fitness world. So that was your first stage to entrepreneurship when you were 20?
Yeah, so like I said, I started working at Valley Soda Fitness my 12th grade year of high school.
Yeah.
And I was like making money for them like crazy.
Yeah.
One month I made like $15,000 for them. And I was like, okay, if I can do that for them, I can do it for myself.
Yeah.
So I was enrolled into college and I was working at the gym. 2 weeks later, I quit and just figured it out.
And you're like, I'm opening my own gym.
I started counting, the years. I was like, okay, if I don't know nothing right now, but I give myself 3 to 5 years, I'm 18 years old, I can figure it out.
Yeah.
I had friends before me that graduated, went off to college. They wasn't using their degrees. They was going to school, changing their majors up every
a whole bunch of times, yeah.
And just in this space of like going to school because your parents said it. And a lot of times, that's not the reason why. So for me, I knew what I wanted to do. I knew I had hard work ethic.
Yeah.
I knew I could figure it out. And I knew I wasn't gonna go to sleep until I figured it out.
Because you got that passion. And then once you figure out your purpose, because your purpose is always bigger than you, right? It's to help others. Yeah. So you already had that so young.
I mean, for me, it was simple. It was like, you gotta work hard regardless.
Yeah.
So why not for yourself?
Yeah.
So if I'm gonna put in the sweat equity, I'm gonna do it for myself.
I'm gonna do it for me.
And figure it out.
Yeah.
So I never failed, never had to close my doors, never had to stop. Had definitely challenges, face failure.
Yeah.
Face, stuff getting cut off, stuff getting repossessed. You face all of that in entrepreneurship, but, I never had to give in.
Yeah, because when it's in you, it's just, you can't, even if it happens, it's just like you pivot. How can I move? How can I do this differently? How can I learn from it?
Yeah, I look at it don't happen to you, it happens for you.
It happens for you, right?
So you just kind of, use it as fuel. Yeah. And keep going.
What about the new facility? I keep saying new because I haven't been by it yet.
So it's definitely new to you. So it's been going good. I did it the right way. This was the first facility that I took from a bear. I took it from a warehouse of nothing. I put about $40,000 into it.
And you just built it up?
Yeah, I made it state of the art, customized it to how I wanted to look for myself. And it's been going good for me because I put that much money into it and customized it. When my customers come in, they're like, okay.
Oh yeah.
I see what I'm investing in.
Everything's here.
Yeah. So it's top tier.
Yes. I can't wait to come by.
Yeah.
Oh, you know I'm coming.
I'm waiting on you.
I know I'm coming. And then I'm gonna tell everybody where I got the body done. Not in Miami.
Dr. Jamie. Yeah, I get you.
That's what's up. Well, that's inspiring. Like, you are super motivating because it's not just about like coming here, do these push-ups, do these sit-ups, and get up out of here. Like, you always had that other thing. You always had that. You were here. Yeah. Always had the other thing. Yeah. So I appreciate that, and I do look forward to working with you because I'm ready to get snatched. And I'm ready to put in the work for a long time.
Yeah,
not just for a few months.
The easy part is getting it. I'm gonna teach you how to keep it off.
Yeah.
People have
that was the problem.
Yeah. So I can get you 30, 40 pounds off. I can get your body to a certain level. But maintaining it. Yeah, and keeping it up as a lifestyle, that's the like, cause even for me, like I've been real in shape, like tip top, like my body fat real low. And then I've slacked up a little bit here and there. But to stay consistent for 15 years in exercise, I haven't gone over a week. So no matter what happens in life, it's my
stay
duty.
True to that,
It's my lifestyle that I don't miss a week.
Yeah, I had the mistaken belief just because I've lost a lot of weight a few times. When I was in what is like my ideal shape, I never thought, I had lost like 50 or 60 pounds to get there, and I never thought I would put that weight back on. You could not convince me that I would have gained that weight back, but I lived like I could never gain it back.
Exactly.
Didn't try to keep it off. Didn't try to maintain it, ate what I wanted, and the time passed, and that weight came back with some friends. Like that weight, it came back plus some. So like that's a big part of it too, is to make it a part of your lifestyle. Like I don't just want to lose some weight quick. I just want a new lifestyle. I want to be healthy.
Yeah, you gotta have that personal standard too.
Yeah.
For me, like as we get older, I think everybody should have a personal weight goal that they're not going to exceed.
It's not getting past
this. No matter how much you fall off, how far left you go, you know, okay, I'm not going to exceed two whatever.
Yeah,
you know,
this is it.
Yeah, you got to have that.
Yeah.
So I teach my people how to do that as well.
Get under that and like never coming near this number.
It's a personal
I like that. I'm taking this home. You eat it today, you wear it tomorrow. I'm taking that. You know me, I like that. One. Yes, well thank you so much for coming by. Where can we find you?
Absolutely. Jamie the Motivator on all platforms. My facility is JTM Fitness Gym, located right in the Chamblee. Come in. For all the viewers that's here, I'll give you a 3-day trial. Just let me know that you came from the show, and I'll take care of you.
Yes, y'all gonna see me there, so come on in because you'll see me there. I appreciate you so much for stopping by and sharing some of your wisdom with us.
Absolutely, I'm honored.
Seriously, thank you. You guys hit like, hit share, hit subscribe. As you know, we are here each and every Monday dropping jewels, and thank you so much, so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.